This podcast discusses a range of topics and is intended for mature audiences. Adult language may be heard throughout the episode. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use. The views and opinions of the cast, the guests, do not necessarily reflect any agency, organization, or company that they work for.
That was fun.
What is that, the bird?
It is the bird.
That's the bird, like
That's
restaurant?
the bird, yeah.
You really do be supporting local.
The bird is not local.
Dark Pond Skate Park.
That's what I'm saying, but lots of you had on happy days.
Yeah. I'm outside.
No, you're not outside. You just...
Calm down.
Just, I'm not outside the places you outside at.
Let's calm down.
We been at the same places before.
But I'm outside.
They know about you in the spots. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 127. Another week, another episode. I play host, call me what you like. To my left, to my right. Representing the birds tonight.
Big up my flag football team.
Oh, football team. That's what it was.
Flag season's back on now.
Yeah.
We dropped a little easy 30 piece.
30 piece.
You know, 30 piece on Friday.
No pun intended with
You
the
know what I'm
bird.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Something like.
the Bumbleclaw wings.
I mean, technically it was 29, but we round up.
Oh yeah, you got round up. Yeah, round up. When she asks how tall you are, you say 6 foot. You know what I mean?
I know that don't work for other things, but anyway.
No, see, if I start on
Can't
you,
round
if
it
I
up.
start on you now.
Hi, Victor. How are you?
How you doing, Keisha?
I'm doing well.
My stepdaughter, good to see you. I'm happy
I see you were outside.
Me?
Yeah.
Where I was?
On Saturday, I saw you outside.
Oh, at the Cocoa Fest. Yes, support local.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other outside.
Where I was outside.
I don't know what Victor talking about.
Victor always in my business. Victor, where I was?
I mean, I be seeing people IG stories doing things. So that's fine.
Victor.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast. How are you, Keisha? You good?
doing well.
Yeah, good to see you.
I had a great weekend because I know that where you're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you about your weekend, but I want to shout out real quick to Cassandra Shea as well from CNCF. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on tonight. I'm excited to get to talk about CayFest. I'm also excited just to be here. This is a great room to be in. You guys are so funny. And I say that very seriously.
I was gonna say
you guys are so funny, but in reality, you are very funny.
Because we've been fighting for the last 20 minutes before we start. But I want to say thank you too, though, because I always give you your flowers when I mention you in the podcast, because you and Brittany are part of the reasons why we started this podcast.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You remember the name of your podcast?
Why You Still Up?
Why You
It was
Still
like a
Up?
late night
Yes.
podcast. Unhinged behavior. Absolutely
You were
chaotic.
very unhinged.
Absolutely.
So this would have came on after BET Uncut.
After.
Wait.
Yeah. It was so raw, man. Where did it air, actually? Where was I used to listen to it?
It was on Spotify. It was also on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. That's where I used to look at it. Yeah. You and Brittany were just raw.
We didn't care about any. If there was an opinion, we had it and we said it.
Yeah. Nah, that was a good podcast.
You remember them days? Before
Before we all had bills to pay and jobs to be.
she remember
Before you start taking in them funds, yeah, you gotta be
2021, huh? That was a good time.
Oh, we talked about
Just say whatever you want.
Yeah, the old episode's still up though.
Yeah.
So everybody want to go hit all.
No,
of
we
them,
had
so.
to take ours down.
Oh, you
Yes,
told
you did. Yes.
Oh my! You were like, I need a job in the future.
No, we had to take
What year was
just
that?
had
You
to be
remember?
there.
2016, 2015, probably around that time. I came back 2015, so it would have been probably 2016.
Yeah.
We did the podcast.
Yeah. So your pod, you and Brittany, always give you guys your flowers.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think around that time we started getting real serious.
Yeah.
We had that meeting at Sunset one time with Andrel and the first group that we tried to do with the pod. You remember that?
Wasn't that after? Because I think I had stopped my show when we had that meeting.
Two guys. Yeah, we were bringing you over. We had you were a free agent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a
I
good time.
remember that was at Sunset House. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first meetings we had. And he was like, yeah, we want to do this idea, blah, blah, blah. And everybody leaves. Like, yeah, we're going to do it. And then it shit goes quiet for like 3 months.
I think it's a good thing we didn't do it then, though.
Why you say that?
I don't know. It just feels like that moment that we did it in 2021 was the right time.
Yeah.
I didn't have some of the right players with it at the time either. And that's a big
I
thing.
feel like we really, that was,
Yeah,
happened for a reason, as they say.
Yeah.
If you believe in it.
for sure.
You believe in it?
Yes, sir. Everything happens for a reason.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, you gotta let someone go for, Let me not get in trouble. So yeah, Cassandra, welcome to the podcast. CNCF, as always, doing really good work over there at the National Cultural Foundation. We want to talk about So you gonna hang out with us for a little bit, or you? Because we gotta be on our best behavior, and that's all.
Oh, okay. So I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit, talk about
Okay.
CayFest. And
Yeah, then we. Yeah, because I don't want to
and then
get
you
you in
guys can
trouble.
get into. She's like, I'm so.
You gonna hit her with the DJ Envy question or
What was that?
the question he asked her about it? So how did you get into?
Oh. Nah, she's a part of the arts, man. She's an actress. She's
Yeah.
Sorry, she's a thespian. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I
What?
don't think we use thespian anymore like that.
I just wanted to show my range.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah. No, I liked it.
That's all.
Like,
That's
it's
all.
accurate. But yes, actor, film background, worked in the arts, worked in Los Angeles, ran a production company, ran a theater, all of those things. And then came back, worked for the National Gallery. So that's how I started getting into the nonprofit sector. Then I worked for KPMG for a little bit. And then I went back to the States, worked in the film industry there. I'm very big on the improv world. So anything
Yes.
improv I've done, that's what we probably connected on.
Yeah.
And then came back last year as head of theater and festivals at CNCF. And it's been great because CNCF was always a place that I went to. I did Red Sky Night when Rita was there, and Patrice, Mr. Henry, Miss Marcia, everybody was there. Miss Virginia. You know, I was
all
a
the
grant
OGs,
recipient.
yeah.
I have done performances. I did a rundown, you know, so it's great to be back. And I really, really love the direction that CNCF is going. And I'm excited to be part of it.
So what's your role at CNCF now?
So I oversee all theater programming and strategic operations of the theater as well as the festival component. So all of our national festivals. So CayFest, Cayman National Festival of the Arts. I also do Gimme Story, and then I support Matt Brown's What Happening from the theater side, and making sure that it has outreach in the sister islands as well. And then I help with any of the other smaller programming for the theater. Our biggest goal right now, our next step is to be able to have a national theater company, and then get the theater company to have wages so we can have paid artists. And we're very big on making sure that our artists are getting funds and support, because I think that's the next step for everyone in the Caribbean, like in Cayman, to really focus on, is getting artists to have funding.
We do that a lot here, where we, somebody's like kind of an artist or into something. It's like, just do me this favor now. Mm-hmm. You hear that? Do that all the time, huh?
Do it for the look. Do it for promo.
Do it for promo. You can get exposure.
Currently.
Yeah.
You getting promo, my girl?
The promos. Well, we're trying to change that a little bit, okay? We want to make sure that the artists get actual funds, because before the exposure it would do something, but now everything's saturated. Access to like the digital platforms are so oversaturated. It's just, at this point, to monetize, you want to make sure that you're plugging in with your organization. So the grants program that we have is really expanding, and we have recently acquired a Morgan DaCosta Art Award of Excellence. Yeah. That was an endowed allocation of funds for once a year being able to give that to an artist as well. So that's also part of the grants process as well. So I'm very excited to see where funding now, instead of just the promos or the exposures, I'm very happy to say that.
Yeah, I was going to say we're moving towards.
Yeah,
we're moving towards it.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
I feel like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you tell you're a budding artist, it's like, oh shit, all the best.
Great, good luck.
Yeah. Like I remember like with Gordon Solomon, those guys, and they'll go off to school or they go off to do these residencies and then come back, and it's like they're gonna have a hard time.
It's for the love at that point.
Yeah, that was for the love. But like I see the young boy now, McCray Art. Like I love his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're trying to get some pieces up here if Chris will spend the money. Mm-hmm. But nah, he's a dope artist, and like that's all he does full time. So I'm like, yo, this is a positive.
What you want to see too. You want to see people who love what they do to continue what they do. Because I know when I came back from my film degree, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this? And both my parents are in like the finance sector, so they're like, what are you gonna do with this? We can't help you. Like, what's happening? And then I had to just go and find. I worked in events, and then I worked my way up into marketing, and that was how I was able to kind of get some corporate like foundation, and then put them together. It's great to be able to put them together now at the Culture Foundation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now at the Culture Foundation, this is your first year organizing CayFest?
Yes, this is my first year. So I think CayFest took a break briefly for about 2 years, and Red Sky Night has always been the anchor event for CayFest. This time around, we're doing CayFest at the end of Red Sky Night. CayFest at the beginning of Red Sky Night, and Red Sky Night's going to end it, and it's closing the whole CayFest. Most of you probably, hopefully all of you have received a launch invite for the first kind of taping of CayFest, which is going to be a business of culture event that is a live taping for a lot of international and local people established in the entertainment, but also making sure that there's some education around access to funding again. So making sure that we have Dr. Marielle, who's from the Caribbean. She has a Caribbean fund association where she is able to talk about how you can get grants, basically, and get access to funds.
Access to the funds.
When do we start? When's kickoff?
Kickoff is on the 1st, and so the Saturday is the private event. And then it goes into Marlon Sims, who is the dean of Edna Manley School of Performing Arts. I don't know. In Jamaica. And he also runs the National Theatre Dance Company there. So he's coming to do a workshop on the Sunday with dancers. And then we go into a variety of workshops, panel discussions, Red Boat Experience. If you haven't seen it last year, it's coming back this year with Randy Shillette doing Red Boat Experience, which is an improvisational performance with the Caymanian drum.
Big up, Randy.
Right?
Yeah.
Big up, Randy.
He really did it for the love.
Nah,
He literally did it for the. Now we're like,
yeah.
Randy,
Yeah,
please.
now, yeah. But before,
Yes.
when it wasn't cool, he was doing it.
Is Randy or Gordon that has the spot of light that
What was that?
the spot of light is it the way he does the paintings is just like spots.
Oh, the pointillism. Like it's like a pointing kind of.
Like a thick point, yeah.
Gordon does that.
That's Gordon. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Gordon does
I had
that
a piece
too.
from
And
that.
I think
yeah.
some of the artists like Chris Christian sometimes has some of that point as well. I think if you look at most of the Native Sons, they were doing it for the love.
Oh no, for sure,
They were doing
100%,
it for the
100%.
passion.
And I guess at the end of the day, though, isn't it just about being happy and free
is.
doing what you're doing? So
It is. I talked to Nasaria the other day, and she was just like, "I just wish I could just do art for the rest of my life." And I was like, "Me too."
Yeah,
You
see,
know?
the way it came on set up, right?
Can I take art to see you see?
I'm gonna cash in this paint and exchange that for a bill.
this paint is worth $2,600. Just take this and give me 3 months. 3 months. Yeah.
Let's put this on credit on my account.
So after that, now you have. When is Red Sky? It's the end of March, right?
So it's on the 22nd of March. So it's from the 1st
That's a
to
dope.
the 22nd.
That's a dope day to have any event.
It's
The 22nd of March.
yeah.
It's because it's his birthday.
Wow.
Oh wow! I was like,
Like,
I'm
what
like
is-
trying to read what he's saying. I'm like, is there something special? That's it's your birthday.
Very special. Yeah.
Great. So we'll see you at Red Sky Night for your birthday.
Perhaps.
He's saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Goodbye to the 3 O's.
Oh man. Oh god.
Oh,
Welcome to the club.
After you, man. After you.
I led the way.
We met KJ tonight. KJ said he's 19.
My man say he born in 2005.
That shit hurt.
Jeez.
Like
They were
05?
they were just graduating.
Graduate?
Nah, we
Graduated
were
5 years
we were
early.
far.
Talking about.
That making it all the worse. I was trying to help on.
I was
running. Big time job at that point.
I was running around in a Jeezy snowman. You can't buy the snowman shirt at college. Skipping algebra. I'm sorry. Yes, we owe. March 22nd.
yeah.
Beautiful
March 22nd,
event. Yeah.
Red Sky at Night. In between that time, there's gonna be almost every day, every other day, we have an event at the theater, or partnering with like the National Gallery to do Flowetry.
I love Flowetry. I missed the last one. Yeah.
And then the Cayman National Choir and Orchestra is going to be doing a performance. We also have 2 day-long film festivals that are happening at Cayman Bay. Those are going to be on the Sundays during CayFest. And that's going to be curated by Rita Estevanovich, Judy Singh, and Brittany Kelly. So they're curating them. And if you don't know them, go Google search. They are amazing people.
I saw Rita on the commercial for
In the UK?
Number Set. Was it like the skincare
Yeah.
line, like lotion and stuff? Man.
Yeah.
I was like, I know her. That's Rita. Yeah.
Isn't her name that shared too that she was gonna be a part of Black Mirror or something?
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, really?
saw that.
I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was like sometime last year.
Okay. I didn't see that.
So I mean, listening to you speak, it just sounds as if we have a budding art scene here.
Yes.
Whether it's music, art, poetry,
Yep.
Film.
film, podcasting.
Podcasting.
Oh.
Speaking of, we have Philip Richter who's going to be doing it.
Who's Philip?
What do you mean, Phil from our sister podcast, World
Phil?
Talk?
Who?
Phil.
Phil.
Stop that.
Phil.
Phil.
Stop that.
Phil?
My boy.
The boy, Mr. World Talker, though.
Oh yeah.
I saw the picture come up and I was like, oh damn, we didn't know about this. Like he looks like
he
money.
moves in
Yeah.
silence.
Yeah, he
Most
does.
notorious podcast.
Yeah, he's a wild boy. So if you know Phil is a
We'll see.
yeah. So yeah, Phil is doing something for you. What's Phil doing?
He's doing a mini panel discussion talking about communication in the community. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. It's called the ripple effect.
The ripple
Yeah, I think his philosophy, or not philosophy, his hypothesis, or actually more like theory. The question was during major cultural events
Yeah.
that happen, how is it different media entities disseminate the information?
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to talk about.
Which is a very interesting topic, actually.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
So I'm excited to see what he brings in and what he does on that day, and that's the Tuesday. That's next week Tuesday.
Where you gotta give the day.
yeah.
I think it's March 4th.
Just a second.
March 4th.
There's
I think
so
that is.
many. Hold
I
on.
only know one date in March,
It's got to be the 4th.
It's the 22nd.
the 22nd. Yeah, it's a Saturday too, I think this year.
He's doing his on the 4th, March 4th. Philip Richter, The Ripple Effect,
Where?
at the Studio Theater, CNCF, Harkle Grounds.
I love the studio theater. Actually.
I love that theater.
It's so small
much.
and nice and intimate.
Yeah.
I have this dream of like doing a nice concert there. Like
You going to rap?
I didn't say me.
Oh.
You going to do a set, DJ Crumbs?
No, I thought it'd be nice, like an intimate setting for an artist, like
He's
a
gonna-
like
You
an
know,
R&B,
you're
like
saying
an
that to
R&B.
me, so I'm gonna hold you to it, right? So I'm gonna be like, hey, you remember that time that
Okay.
we have an opening?
Okay.
He's going to be a famous DJ.
I just
Specifically 2000s era.
I'll take it, but when I start, just
That's him.
What genre though? Like
Hip hop.
just- Oh, hip hop.
Yeah,
2000s
Jeezy,
era.
Wayne.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Boozy.
Chris is a hater. The young boy is sick.
Jay-Z?
You weren't born then, my guy. What are you talking about?
I'm not a hater. I support it. He just doesn't.
Nah, you're a
He doesn't
hater.
like my support.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's
Chris,
the problem.
me and Chris have a really love and hate brother relationship, like big brother, little brother relationship. Yeah. He's older, so
Well, if that's true, all the DJ, I'd love to see that happen.
okay. But he's lying to us. That's
Okay.
all.
You never see how his son came in busting up the tunes, the old tunes.
That's true.
My son watches Transformers: Rise of the Beast
See?
like a Negro spiritual. Like he listens to it. So he is,
Autobots.
yeah, all that. He got costumes.
This message goes out to all of you maybe tuning in now.
Yeah, he'll
Can't read
just
it off his
randomly
brain.
tell you some shit about Transformers 1, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What?
That was a good experience, actually. Transformers 1, the first one.
Yeah.
The first one?
Or the cartoons.
The cartoon.
Oh,
Cartoons.
you talking about I thought you talking about the movie with Shia LaBeouf.
Nah, bro, nah.
The cartoons. Transformers. You know.
Oh, you be talking about the ones.
So I'm watching you talk about CNCF and you're in your work mode, and it's just throwing me off because I'm like,
Because
that's
you-
not the Cassandra I know,
unhinged.
and I'm trying to be respectful and
Right.
not take her back to, yeah, what,
But if you want Transformers theme song, you know what?
yeah. Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
So
all of them.
Dragon.
Era,
So you sound like you have like a lot of jobs, and obviously you're busy with CNCF. As someone who's in that sort of realm, I appreciate all that you guys do, especially like the National Gallery. We know those jobs are not really, glamorized. That you're doing it for the love for the most part. Is podcasting back in your future, or you just don't have any time?
if I were to go back into something if I went back in the toolbox of things that I used to do before I paid bills, I would
The B word.
do bills. I would do improv. I would go back to improv before I go back to podcast.
Is your improv like drama or comedy or?
Comedy. So
Oh, so you like
It's
did
all
like
comedy. She's hilarious.
Like
She's a clown. She's a clown.
Whose line is it anyway? Kind of stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly
Okay.
like Whose Line Is It Anyway? So I've done all of the major comedy schools in the U.S. And so if like that's something I would go back to, it would be if I could get paid to do improv, it would be.
Do you like roasting people?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I know because I know some comics that be like they try to pick a couple out and
Oh no,
they
but
roast them.
she's polite one.
Yeah.
She just wants
Okay.
you just throw topics at her.
I don't know.
like-
Just
Yeah.
asking.
But have
That's
you
more
have you
like-
watched Whose Lines Are Anyway?
Yeah, I used to watch it.
Oh,
all the
okay.
time.
Yeah. I did that one time. That was a weird experience. Like,
You did it one time.
yeah, I went to a conference and I was like one of the workshops.
Improv.
You actually had to like be funny.
You on a roll tonight, Chris?
We're trying.
Cool. Y'all gonna be getting slips from HR next week. But
It's
not
not a threat because you're making it a hostile working environment.
Yeah. On camera. Where's my camera? Yeah, it's a threat. It's a threat. But no, we went to a conference and I was one of the workshops and 4 or 5 people volunteer. You get up on the stage and they throw topics at you. They throw scenarios. And you have to just go off the energy of someone. It was real. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, it's a good workshop for even corporates so that they can get kind of out of their body. They can start to understand public speaking. They can also think on their feet. Like improv is a lot of just you say a word and it's word association back and forth, and that takes a lot of just practice. It's not even you don't actually have to be particularly funny. You can just be really good at word association. And it's not like stand up. Stand up, you have to structure it in a way that like you have to be funny.
Yeah. Chris is a hater, fam. He really asked me, was I funny? I
Did you get a chuckle?
a chuckle.
A little.
I have, I used to do skits and act with Grace Geely. Okay, I'm gonna pull that card. She may not remember.
But you do.
I do.
Oh, that
Dear
don't count then?
Diary. I remember.
Youth to Youth, when we used to do skits, we used to have to do all that shit. Yeah, man.
Youth to youth, yo.
Yeah.
People gonna say what that is, Chris. I mean,
That's okay. They can do that.
That
With
mean
your-
it don't
with your,
exist?
with your earpiece coming out.
because you a hater.
Yeah. Anyway, CayFest.
Yeah.
Give us the dates again.
It starts the 1st and
First of the greatest month.
Yep, of the greatest month.
Yep,
Next
March.
to May. And it ends on the 22nd of March with Red Sky Night. CayFest is really focusing on collaboration. So we have a new strategic kind of mission that I'm sure that Natalie has talked about in the past. You've probably heard her on the radio talk about it. She's now back over at the gallery, but we now have a new mission to collaborate with artists. So that's our biggest focus. You won't really see much of CNCF producing.
And pay them as well.
Yeah.
Why don't you take Keisha? Go ahead, Keisha. We're not funny now. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, we're not funny
Oh.
Yeah, they could take.
Come.
Because then when I on the red carpet, you gonna walk.
I get me message. Yo, Keisha,
See.
say the part Nemo. Let me tell you.
It was because of me.
It was all, yeah.
Because of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, our focus is to make sure that we collaborate with artists and give them their space and their platform to shine. A lot of people are used to seeing CNCF as the producers of certain pieces of work, and a lot of the leadership team of CNCF now, we take the back seat and we open up the doors for artists to have their own platform, especially since our team actually of interns as well as a new production assistant, they all have performance degrees.
Okay.
And it was probably one of the first time I've ever been back home with a group of probably 4 people with a performance degree in one space. And I was like, this is great to see. They're so excited. They come in and they stay late because they want to learn all of the theater ins and outs. They see the archives, so they see the videos and pictures of Grace Geely, Jawara. They see the videos of Frankie and the pictures of Frankie in our archives, and they're just so excited. So it's probably one of the most rewarding things to see when we get young artists and our doors being open and they can come and hang out and sit and ask questions and.
What do you tell them about bills? What are you talking about bills, though?
I say those don't exist.
Oh, okay.
I say think about the bills when you hit 30.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I don't think Joe are worrying about bills right now.
Oh, nah, he you saw how ASAP jumped on Rihanna after the not guilty?
Yeah.
I would have did the same thing.
He was breathing hard when they were announcing it too.
Bro, he was facing like 20 years.
Yeah.
I would have breathed hard too. Rent to my billionaire wife.
And after he came out, so he did an interview, or he would try, like, you know, the paparazzi, they're gonna try to talk to her or whatever, and they were like,
You know about
"How do
that? You know about
feel?"
that life, man?
Whatever. How do you feel about the whatever? She's like, shh, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, yeah, right there.
She said that?
Energy, yeah, you didn't see.
No, I don't. No, I did not watch.
She had no time for that.
Oh, it's time to get home ASAP.
I see what you did there.
Thank
See?
you.
I laughed.
Thank you.
Chuckle, chuckle.
Thank you.
Chuckle, chuckle.
Got a small chuckle.
Chuckle times two.
Cassandra, thank
Chuckle
you for
squared.
joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I got to get you back to the CNCF so you can get back to work.
Wait,
Yeah.
before you go, Cassandra, can you tell us where we can find a schedule of events so that we can attend?
Yes, thank you. So it's all on social media. The full program will be live tomorrow. We'll post that on our social media. Our website is still temporary. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And so we will have it all on social media. Ticketsplus.ky also has all tickets for any of the ticketed events. Some of these events are paid, some of them are free. So take a look at the schedule and then, you know, pick out which ones you want to go to and then go on ticketsplus.ky.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, are you allowed to tell us who the main acts are during Red Sky Night?
So the headline is going to be Spikey.
Okay.
Then we
Fire.
have some other acts that are happening beforehand, but I have to confirm those.
Okay.
We need any
Yeah.
DJ.
Are you guys going? Because I know there was 1 year, but I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I doubt it. But they put the band on top of the little awning over the in front of the Hartwell Theater. You know the structure. Like,
Oh yeah, right in front of the. What year was that?
I don't know. That was way back when I was.
That's like
in
a
the
fever
60s,
dream.
in the 60s.
Yeah, that was like 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. That was dope as hell.
Yeah, they put it on top of the door,
Yeah, where the entrance is. Yeah, that was fire.
Her brain is working. Look at her.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a bad.
Last year they had it. I mean, the stage was nice too,
Yeah,
but it was pretty cool seeing them like up there and stuff. It was pretty dope.
yeah.
I don't know if there's any like
I
you
think that
know
would be amazing, but I don't know if we'd be able to do that again.
some
You never know. Try.
Liability.
guy's a hater.
That's what I was thinking. Insurance.
Liabilities. Yeah.
You know.
Remember bills.
Listen,
Anyway, though, thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for joining us.
thank you.
Next time, come back so you can talk some foolishness with us.
Yeah, no.
Don't wear your shirt. Yeah. Don't wear your shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time.
Yeah. All the best. Thank you, Cassandra.
All right, thank
Cassandra
you,
Shea,
thank you.
the infamous
Thank you,
Cassandra Shea.
Thanks.
Yo, Chris, you in deep thought, bro. You all right?
yeah, I was just thinking about grabbing the little I forget what Tony used to call it.
The clopper.
Yeah, the clapper.
I don't know. I don't even know that's what it's called.
That what she used to call it.
You want me to grab it?
Nah, we
Yeah, so that we
You need
could.
it,
D-recording.
It'd be kind of fun.
D-recording, so we good?
I mean, it would be even funny if we did it that way.
Okay, go ahead then.
Okay, let me grab it.
All right, go ahead. We're talking about we're professional. We're serious. We're serious podcasters here.
Very serious.
Serious people. We never done here already.
See here? Yeah, behind the door.
Wow, this is when we were cutting promo.
We gonna cut all this out anyway, though.
You're a hater, bro.
Debert, you write down the timestamp. I don't want to know too much work for you.
Yo, bro, you sit back.
You clapped the shit out of that just now, boy. Are you upset?
Bro, you even moved the camera, though.
Which one? Oh, mine? Oh, shit, my bad.
Y'all pissing off D-Bert?
Oops.
This way.
He actually answered. Yeah.
You telling me somebody wouldn't want to be a part of this? Like, come on, bro.
Nah, but we not paying.
We are
though,
the
that's
elite.
why.
Okay?
We not paying.
I know,
though, so-
I know elite when I see it.
Aye.
Talk your shit, my boy.
That is the name of the podcast. The elite.
The elite. Wow. Yo, don't snap that shit that hard again, bro. Nah, do it hard. Yeah, do it hard. Do it hard. Do it hard, man. Do it like how you do it. Go ahead. There you go. What are you, an AD? What's the one of them technical terms for this?
We don't have the professional on set.
Yeah. Shout out to Tony.
No, I gonna go back and get my broadcasting degree.
degree. Yeah. All right, yo, where we going? Let's go. Let's recap the weekend real quick. Shout outs to the weekend people's them. Shout outs to KJ. Thank you for joining us, KJ.
Thank you for having me.
Good youth, man. Good youth over there, young boy. Chris, how was your weekend?
It was good. I 1981.
Yeah, why you holding the mic like you R&B singer, like you making love to?
No, man.
Yeah, singing in the rain and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, 1981. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently they're doing some kind of collaboration with Carnivore now. So they have like a food truck out there that serves like smash burgers and stuff. So I went out there and me and some friends and
Did a taste testing.
it was real good, I must
I was
say.
just gonna ask.
You know, I've never
How
had
is it?
carnivore, but I heard it's fire.
You've never had
Nah, I
Carnivore?
need to-
Oh,
I've never.
so
I've also
good,
never had
babe.
carnivore.
Oh my god, no!
Keisha
and I
touched
have
my arm just now. That's
so good.
I ain't
My
gonna
an
lie.
arm and a leg.
Yeah.
We might
It's Kamana Bay. Come on.
yo
You lost me.
Carnivore food booming, boy.
But they have lunch specials.
Yeah, man. Steak sandwich.
Specials.
Yeah.
They got is it I forget what their mac is called, their version of it's like a double.
Oh, we're doing it again, guys.
Anyway.
Oh. But yeah, back to your
We're
weekend.
talking
Chris.
about.
Yeah, man. So I went to that, hung out there for a while, went home, chilled out, did laundry Sunday, picked up my mom from the airport.
Oh, finally gave her car.
Yeah. She was gone for 3 weeks.
Wow.
I saw this.
Living life.
Yeah, she went in Cape Town.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she like it?
Huh? Yeah.
she enjoy it?
Yeah. Making friends with some lions and giraffes, I guess.
Aye.
That sound like hate.
You know?
You sound jealous. I'm like,
Yeah, it was.
why she ain't take me?
Because she trying to get
Nah, she
away
had a-
from you.
Nah, she had a great time.
She went with her boo.
Yeah. It was a group of them, actually.
Okay.
Wait. Your mom went on a trip with my family? Or
No, I don't know. How is,
I tell you off air.
Your family just came from Cape Town?
Y'all
Some of the members of my family.
Y'all cousins? This gonna be awkward.
Me and Chris.
Nah, I asked because you was driving her car hot for like 3 weeks, bro. Like you was running that shit hot.
You know, well, a little bit. It's expensive on gas, so not all the
I
time.
mean, you coming from a fit, so
Yeah.
you can fill that up in
Don't even get
January.
me started on fits, bro.
You can fill them up for
see.
like 2 months and live good if you stay out of crashes. But
Well, I just always figured I'm gonna be the last of a dying breed,
y'all just
so I'm gonna outlast everybody.
What's up, KJ? We say what about Fitz? What's your beef with Fitz?
Morning. I just don't like fits.
Keisha,
Fits just not for me.
Yeah, my cousin.
Like, you gotta really evaluate the size of me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, you about 7 foot.
Like, I just got measured like January 6'3".
Oh, okay.
So when I first came back and I started learning how to drive, I learned in my mom's SUV, her old one, because I couldn't learn in a fit. Like, my legs are massive. You know what I'm saying? But when you look out the island, it's too many fits just pew, 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 pew.
No, they sound
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, like when I'm driving on the road, it is genuinely scary. Like, they're everywhere.
Why did it scare you though?
You know, say, one brake checked me one time and that was really
Oh, okay, that's what it. Okay. You got
that was
some,
really
you got some PTSD. I understand.
if they don't crash in the fit, they're gonna crash in something else.
Well, I guess to KJ's point, it's like the fit drivers, they just drive recklessly. They don't have a care in the way they just zoop, they're just zipping in.
A lot of them, it's their first time driving. Period.
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
whatever's
but
it.
if you a fit driver, no beefing. No.
My
what-
best friend is a fit driver.
Whatever.
She'll tell you right now. She be whipping that around.
Back in the day, it was the black hatchback Civic. And that was the king car on the island. I used to ride off every weekend.
They still there?
And not like how they was before. Trust me, they were like ants.
Yeah, but before Fitz, it was a Civic.
Yeah, man.
You remember when everybody had the Mazda 6?
Yeah.
That was an era, like, I guess, first car being giving them away, basically. Was it Prestige Motors or one of them? Yeah.
I still know they're commercial.
Prestige. Yeah, man.
Prestige has your Hyundai.
Yeah. Drive
Baby,
it
home
home
today.
today.
Yo, listen.
But we that era though of marketing and commercials and all that sort of stuff.
You remember when people got upset about the Burger King ad? When you had their little kids singing, "It's the best darn burger in the whole wide world."
No, I don't remember
They
that.
got outraged like,
Because
"Oh my
of
God,
darn.
these kids are cursing.
The one commercial I remember, there's two of them actually. One of the old schools ones, the Seaboard ones.
I still
Where the
sing
boy,
it.
what he name was it? Troy? I think that he name was had the hamster or whatever.
I remember Troy as the Uncle Bill's with Dennis the Menace.
He did that too, and he also he never did that one.
He hated that shit in school.
But yeah, people used to tease him about that. But he also did. I think he did the Seaboard one, and then
Shipping shore to shore.
yeah,
Seaboard.
I think so. But he definitely did Dennis the Menace.
Yo,
And
listen,
then there was another
iconic.
kid that was doing the home gas one. You remember that?
No,
They were like in a little
gas
boardroom,
one.
like a bunch of kids. They were pretending to be the executives. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, I do remember that one.
Puritan Cleaners is a god. Puritan Cleaners? The song, bro. What's Puritan? I can't remember. Commercial. I don't remember singing.
Sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it, bro.
Give me a little jingle. Nothing like Foster's Food Fair.
We care.
Puritan Cleaners. Oh yeah, that,
I don't remember that one.
Sing it, dude. That's like,
I may be too young for that.
yeah, you too young. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yo,
Puritan has a drive-through still.
But Seaboard will fire too. Shipping shore to shore. Seaboard.
trust, bro.
Keisha, real quick. that's
Yes,
until,
yes, sir.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. On Friday, I went out to shake a leg with some friends. On Saturday, I did check out.
Wait, so we
Very
see you only said you went to CayFest. I mean a Coco Fest. You only said you went Coco Fest. You never said but you were shaking leg.
Oh no.
Do I have to tell you that, Chris?
We asked you. You were just like, I just went to Coco Fest.
Okay, so yes, I did go to Hennessy on the Rocks. I mean,
That's what I was talking about.
well,
Where that was?
Cardinal Avenue.
Oh, they had a part. Oh, I heard about that. And the weekend before that, you were having some, what that was, Galentines or whatever?
Galentine with my girls. Yeah, that's what it was, Galentine.
How was that a thing?
Those videos.
What do you mean? How is it a thing?
They celebrating each other, man.
Like,
No, but listen, that dare thing, you know.
Okay, leave it alone.
because I'm always talking about women always against each other. So now we have a party to get together now, and now it's a problem.
No problem.
Yes,
I appreciate
no
it.
picking, no. We telling you how it is.
Yeah, that was really good.
Y'all
as
had a
well,
great
too.
time.
Yeah, we did.
It had looked
We just
scary.
jealous because men don't have nothing.
Well, then just reach
Well, actually,
out.
I mean, that's a lie. We get online in game, so I guess that
That's
counts.
boring, Chris.
Whoa now. I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
I have a
Let me
gamer
tell you
son.
something. Let me tell you something about getting on with the boys. Ain't nothing like a nice night. You don't got work in the morning. Next day, you hop on, slap on that headset, you play the game with the boys. In a inlet unity like that. In a you and I are the T-way. You understand? Like, bro, trust and believe. You gonna understand?
What game you play?
Anything. COD, FIFA, Fortnite if we want, MLB, Madden, anything.
This sounds like an unhealthy addiction.
No,
I
no.
just would like to say
No, in an unhealthy addiction. In a,
They had a scene on the rocks.
because they were using me as promo.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Whoa.
Did you not?
Did
see
HR
on
sign off on this?
every Other
HR, you sign off on that?
no.
Please.
Nah, but listen.
I didn't know they could book our talent.
Did she get paid? But now I want to go back to Galentine's Day, man, because where that came out from, for real, like the last couple of years, like it's been a big explosion, like girls.
Yes. Well, amongst my friend group, we do everybody has a rule. I would like to say, but everybody's good at something. So within our friend group, we have planners.
Yeah, you do.
And so like even our little kickbacks and everything, we send out little invites and be like, hey, kick back at this day or whatever. So we like to plan stuff and we like to be over the top and we like to do that within our friend group.
Losers.
So we did. We had fun though, because you want to be a part of our group.
It had looked like fun.
Uh-oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
And y'all were
don't want to
organized.
be a part of it though.
Anyway,
Y'all were organized.
was
Y'all
saying-
had the little decorations and things.
Right.
I respect it.
yeah. So shout out to my friend Alyssa.
You saw the videos when they look good still.
Yes, it was well planned. We all came together as well as our friend group and brought
Are you
together
laughing
our
for
stuff.
Chris? Are you laughing for
Chris
Chris?
forever
What happened to Chris now?
Yeah, why you laughing for Chris? Because they had look good in the videos.
Oh, we know we look good, thanks. You hear that, girls? We had look good.
Y'all looked
Anyway.
amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they made the group chat.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's nice to know. I enjoyed thoroughly the chocolate fountain. Yeah, that was amazing.
Chocolate fountain.
Yeah, we went all
Y'all went over the top.
What do
Y'all
you
had
mean,
strawberries
but
too,
why?
huh?
Why?
We gotta
Like, let me
celebrate
know.
ourselves.
Y'all had strawberries
Celebrate
too.
yourself.
Yeah, we had
you
all
know.
kind of fruits.
You celebrate yourself on your birthday.
You actually had a chocolate fountain? Or are you
No.
using like innuendo for
No,
something?
we had a chocolate fountain there as well.
Oh, okay.
And how much it
We
was?
had a chocolate fountain. No, it was for one of the girls.
I was going to say, where the fuck did someone get a chocolate fountain from?
I don't know, but
We
that
keep
on
that
the
shit on
itinerary?
deck.
I thought it was a
on
nail
deck.
stripper or something.
Who just has a chocolate?
Oh,
fountain
that's
just
that's
sitting in
his
their
stripper
yard?
name.
But
I
did
thought it
you
was
not
on
hear
the
me
stripper.
say
The
one of
chocolate
them were
fountain?
planners?
You right.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. And we watched Mean Girls. That was fun as well. And then we had an activity. And then we did like spa stuff and whatever. It was a great day with the girls.
Was this like a slumber party too?
No.
Oh.
No. After that, we all had to go out and do
Kristen Keith slick.
I'm just asking the questions,
Was it a
people.
our
Party.
adult responsibilities. I had to go and carry my son to baseball. As you know.
You know how Carrie and Mick walk?
How old were you when you had your last sleepover?
Me.
Yeah.
I had one last week.
Well, my mom and them wasn't really big on the sleepover thing. So I defer to you guys. Because I'm a girl.
I'm
So.
trying to think now. I might have been 17.
You're too big to be
18.
sleeping when I was 17.
Cause like we would do like gaming part. We'd do like a gaming like LAN party or whatever, and then you up till 6 a.m. It's like you got to crash.
I was sleeping over at 17, but it wasn't the same thing that he
can't-
talking
That's
about.
why I talk about. That was like, hey.
No, I talking about sleeping with your friends, not.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
You don't get the joke, Chris?
Yeah,
I know, but you.
Chris.
I try and be wholesome over here.
Chris a good human. He a virgin.
Yeah.
No, well, what I was alluding to at 17, I already had my baby, so.
Oh.
Bring my personal business. My personal
But
business
that's
in the
something that you guys
yeah.
know.
Something else we know too. We're gonna make a call in a few minutes.
That-
We're gonna hear-
Tell on about this calling.
but I remember that we used to go by Lori House and play
Dominoes.
We used to go play dominoes.
Mario Kart.
My
That
aunt-
fucking cheetah.
He been holding you out all these years.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
not her. Not, Lori. She the fucking cheetah. Mario Kart. My God, and her fucking laugh every time she with that shell.
Yeah.
Which version?
Back then, nah. This was like the Wii.
We're not old.
No.
Nah, it probably was. 64.
It was the.
Yeah,
No,
how has it been the
It
64?
probably was.
No, this would have been the Wii.
You're like, it wasn't no Wii, bro.
I'm
Not at
telling you.
Not at Lori House.
No,
back.
because she had the wheel, and then that was when they introduced the bikes, and you could do the wheel.
What year,
used to
what
be
year
the way-
the Wii came out?
like 2000.
My birth year?
Like
05?
2000?
No, it would have been.
No,
05?
no,
No.
No. Like
When did
you
the
mean,
Nintendo
you mean
Wii
like
come out?
2011 and up?
And
No,
you
no,
it wasn't-
Wii U or Wii?
06, yeah. 06.
That when it came
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, 06.
It came out in 05.
Yeah, so
Last
it was
time I
around.
checked.
So it was around then. Yeah, we used to play, and she was the cheat code.
Nah, she was good at
She
dominoes.
was internet dominoes too. Yeah,
But we used to go out and then go to her house afterwards to play dominoes and hang out. And I remember being like 2, 3 in the morning, and we about to leave, and then y'all would just come in. It was like a new shift.
yo, I'm not gonna lie, boy.
Louis-
Miss Angela house. It were people in there. It was literally 24/7.
Yeah.
Of friends just rolling out.
But you know, she was saving lives though.
Yeah,
I was
man.
just gonna say.
And that's the
Yeah,
real,
man, big up Miss Angela.
that's the real thing when it comes to like youth work or youth involvement. Keeping kids in your house like that.
She used to
bro.
feed us.
Yeah.
It'd be man.
Keep you guys out of trouble.
She a real one.
Pause.
'Cause you-
So anyway, back to my weekend.
So you went shake a leg and you got promo out there.
And then on Saturday, yes, I went to Cocoa Fest with my family.
I love that though. So
So after you went
Friday
skin
night,
out,
you were skinning out.
and then
It's a
Saturday.
delicate balance I run.
I know. I see that.
Delicate balance I run.
Delicate
Hello.
balance.
How was Cocoa Fest?
It was fun. Like there were a lot of vendors. I saw that they were doing things differently. Like so there were booths that you could go and they had different mixed drinks, like obviously coconut theme inspired. And on top of that, they had local vendors. Shout out to Goodness. I purchased a few of their merchandise because I love there. There's also remember when we went in town for what's it called again? For Georgetown.
Emancipation Day.
No. When we went for Georgetown
Pirates-
Heritage Day.
During
when we were
Pirates
getting
Week.
the food and remember we got the drinks.
Yeah.
She was out there as well,
Okay.
but she did them infused with coconut and that was so good. I
She
wish I
still
could
had those
remember
little
her.
bags?
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
those are amazing.
Yes. I wish I remember her name, so shout out to her as well. But yeah, it was well attended. Lots of families. They had performances too from what you would call those now, like the little dance companies.
Yeah, man.
The kids and whatever. So it was a great family day, great festival. Yeah.
Okay.
How come you didn't go? You normally out there now?
Oh, of course. I had to get some food. Shout out to Mr. Alvin.
Yo, Chris is a bastard. Yo.
I just asking. You were there last year because I know we're talking about
You
it.
messaged me in the group chat and you know why I didn't go. Or you don't read my messages in the group chat. It's because I know we not.
Oh, I might have fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you fucked up. You don't invite me nowhere. Don't read my messages in the group chat. It's cool.
I invited you for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I ignored that one.
Wow.
So KJ, sorry, we're dysfunctional.
I was just gonna say that what you want me to be a part of.
Yeah.
Girls don't do that. We make a plan and we stick to it.
Y'all like it, but y'all be
We liars. Because I have proof that we executed. So what happened?
I was gonna say y'all shut up, Mark.
Hey, yo, shut up. What the hell?
But Keisha not wrong about that.
Oh no.
Nah, I guess you know how it works. We make a plan and we stick to it.
Nah, I can't give her that though. They when they have a plan, they stay to it.
Yeah, man, they do.
Cause don't get me wrong.
He just don't better be.
There's a
he
big
better not be
difference.
6'3". That's all.
So sometimes you can see a big difference when it comes to planning, depending on what it is.
Nah, we need women as the planners, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, keep us on our toes.
Give
yeah.
us our flowers.
No,
Get the vacation itinerary.
yeah, just let me pay. I'll show
I
up.
feel like that different though, because when it comes to like itinerary, you gotta be decisive, and come on now. Hey,
You make a point. You make a valid point.
Hands in the air.
I love his bun. I'll say that for later. Yo, let's get into some real topics real
Alright.
quick. Sorry.
Alright.
So this weekend was busy.
Police were walking.
Have it on the road.
Yeah, man.
Yo, how you gonna rob Galentines, bro, in the middle of the day? running
a
up
machete?
with mom? Yeah, like that was
And
brazen.
2 different color shoes, machete, and all kind of thing.
Yeah.
On a Friday, good Friday.
Yo, Galentines got a fire possibilities too. But
On a start in the weekend, hot.
It would pay it that way.
yeah.
Government payday at
Isn't that
that.
like the second time they've been robbed within like 12 months?
Yo,
Really?
Because they got robbed early one morning one time too.
I didn't.
They get robbed. They get robbed quite a
And
bit.
I'm like,
I'm not trying to be funny. They get robbed.
my good people over there, man.
nah, they
When they need to do better.
my peoples, you know what I'm saying? I spoke to Rick about this, but it's sad that like, you know, something like that can just happen casually. And, you know, we all laugh about it. Don't get me wrong, but like like you said, twice in 12 months, that not really helped her.
Yeah, and then obviously they robbed the OG in Savannah. Which is
Yo, my
chill
peoples
spot.
too. Chill spot. Let me tell you something about the fried chicken.
So yeah, the video dropped with Chill Spot getting robbed. I think three persons running there.
Almost left without the money.
Yo.
Stupid.
Yo,
You got the money? Yeah, fam. Bro.
No, I got a monitor.
First of all, you could tell that wasn't even well
It wasn't planned
thought
out.
of
It
or
wasn't.
whatever. Like, how you gonna go rob a store in a NASA hoodie? Let's start there.
That was my question.
That's straight from Jim Michaelson.
Because the hood is fire, right? So you know he got it on IG somewhere. He got
that is
exactly.
he
that
has
is
a
straight from
post
J.
in the
Michael.
hoodie.
I have the same hoodie in my closet.
Wait, whoa, KJ. You know how this is?
No.
Was the suspect 6'3"?
He was 6'3".
Wait.
KJ, wait, you might be implicating yourself.
Nah. It was not me. It was not me. Please. It was not me.
Look at his face.
These young people in our mind. I got the same hoodie. That's my favorite.
But that's the thing. Like stuff like that, it really make you wonder. Come on now.
Make you wonder what?
Like, all right, it's a common hoodie. Come on now. We live in Cayman.
I mean,
let's be good behaving people. Come on now.
come on, no.
Anyway,
Come on.
You
I
had heard the
won't
part.
mind the pink shirt.
Why you had to push the dude so hard with the gun though? That was one of those
Nah.
Yeah. You heard the part where he was like trying to tell a man to open up something and the man
the
said, I can't do it. He's
register.
like, man, I
I
can't
don't even
believe
work
that.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Here we are.
We're laughing, but yeah, it's some real shit, bro.
No, more than
when you see it in the video, yeah, that's real. And it's just indicative of where we are as a society.
It's going to that point.
Oh, boy.
It's sad to see.
And it's been like, it must be like, kind of like, I would imagine, like, you know, it's like remember that time we had like that group of people that were going around doing a bunch of hits, like robberies to different,
Yeah, your
retail
cousins,
stores?
right?
My cousins?
Yeah,
My cousin fends them off.
yeah, he does.
What you gonna do with that?
Sorry, yeah,
Eh?
his cousin was Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
That's what my cousin does.
It was everywhere.
Sorry?
That video was everywhere.
Oh no, that was a
It
big
makes it
viral
viral
video.
once a month.
Yeah,
If
man.
you're on X/Twitter.
No, stop.
But yeah, robberies. Then they had that fight front bananas.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah.
Them guys had took up the road, and
You know what I liked about the fight though?
what you liked about the fight?
They kept it fair.
That's true.
Because
I didn't
at one point the dude went into like, I don't know if he went to like help or like or pull the guy off, and the other guy was like, whoa, no, let them. Yep, just 1-on-1, 1v1. I got respect.
You run into
Yeah.
I respect that.
I mean, because you don't see that too much now. Either somebody go and grab something, or
free
get
for all.
gang, or yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, back to the robbery. Yo, people need to understand, bro. They have 4K cameras now.
Oh, and cameras on the road
On the
everywhere.
road, yeah, CCTV.
Every intersection, every bend corner, people ring cameras. Y'all gotta, I don't say get more smarter,
Yeah,
but y'all
get
gotta
them off the road, bro.
They need to go look work. But get smarter. Go and get a job.
What our brother from What Happened say? Give me some walk. I want some walk.
What kind of work you on?
I come for this book.
Freaking annoying.
But yeah, I would hope that someone will speak to the social issues there, in terms of the robberies. You know, obviously white people are doing it. Under the police are under mind stress. They've been busy too, and they had the kid with the accident,
The road rage
the
incident.
road rage incident.
Oh, wasn't there a shooting in West Bay too?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
was shooting
on
them.
Friday.
I heard.
Or
Yeah, what's wrong?
Saturday
What's
morning.
wrong? What's wrong with people?
Up by the four
By
ways.
Subway.
Saturday. No, actually, that was Sunday. Actually,
No, that would have been Friday night, so early Sunday morning. It was Sunday.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning, sorry.
I heard about a shooting on Sunday.
There was 2 shootings on the weekend, I think.
Well, I know for sure there was one.
Isn't that not bad that we don't know?
Yeah, we don't
how
even
much-
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really bad.
That's the point. Yeah,
That's crazy work.
You can't even keep track.
All right, please don't be robbing in restaurants, bro. Please don't be robbing in general.
If you come
in with a gun too,
if you come for corners, it might be a problem.
we might protest.
No, it might. You
Yo,
know.
corners take debit cards, huh?
Yeah,
that shit is-
Oh, for real?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
So nobody never
Step
update
your
me?
money up.
Yeah, from like about a year now.
A year?
Did you know
Nah,
you, did you know you can
wait,
call?
wait,
did-
wait, wait.
Yes,
I
of
promise
course,
you.
Yes,
Here?
of course, yes. 'Cause
anybody's gonna know, it's gonna be me.
I gonna check my statements and show Anna later.
You got your-
So was
that's
I not?
nasty work having your debit card
What
statement
going
showing
on?
corners.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
corners.
Did you know corners have a number that you could call in order too?
yeah, but I never do that. That's messed up the experience.
Hold on, now we got press a pause on everything.
But that's been
'Cause
forever.
I hear they got debit card machine now, and now you can call in.
You always could call in. They just don't have that number advertised
So how you know this and I don't?
because you gotta
He
have
frequents
links.
the establishment.
Yeah, he works with corners.
Yeah, man.
Well, I frequently went there like the last I'd say
like 27 years in this game, bro.
Never mind.
That is whole lifespan and then some.
I will go in corners sometime. You could get, you could spend $2 and get a thing of rice
You can still get that.
for $2.
Yeah, they have a.
Yeah, can you still get it?
And then the smalls were $3, the large were $5.
Is everything okay, Keisha?
Just sometimes I'm not really hungry on lunchtime. I just want a little something to tide me over.
Some rice and
Got some
beans.
rice and beans with
Yeah, man.
oxtail gravy.
This nigga say, "Ooh."
Good stuff, boy.
Sorry, I called
Sorry.
you. I called you the N word just now. That's a very hot topic.
Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi.
Harder. Be careful.
Well, did you say the ER?
Nah, never.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
He didn't.
okay.
I
You
use it
didn't
as
say
a
the
term of
ER.
endearment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like when you say that.
That's how we grew up saying it. It was-
So
So go ahead, let's get into it.
you want?
Let's
Oh,
get
so
into
let's
it.
go over the story. All
Sure.
right, let's go over the story then.
Recap, man.
So the accident happened somewhere by Crichton Highway.
There was no accident.
Well, sorry, the incident. Sorry, not the accident. There was almost an accident that caused the road rage. So the microwave truck driver
Damn,
was
bro.
speeding down the road, and the young man was driving in the left lane, I think, and the microwave truck was in the right lane. He merged over, and while the microwave truck was speeding really fast, had to brake abruptly, had a bout of road rage, and found it to be the appropriate thing to do was to get out his car and go approach the young man's car, and then proceed to open the young man's door. And I guess gravity was not his friend that day, because he just fell into the young man's lap backwards, and the young man proceeded to defend himself, and you could see the young man put him in a headlock. I thought the young man did great.
Yeah, he held his composure from
I
what
thought
we
he did
saw.
great, because I can't say I wouldn't have been punching. I might
I
have
mean,
been.
first of all, he wouldn't have get that close.
Listen, don't open my car door.
Yeah, I would have met him.
What you doing? Mike, open my car door.
Yeah.
Stay in your car, blow your horn, flip the bird, cuss me out, whatever. You get out your car, come to my car, open the door. That's crazy work. So then after that, now, I guess a little something ensued. The guy, the microwave truck driver, had a scratch on his face. The police get there.
Yeah, why you call it a microwave truck?
Because that's a famous.
I know.
Anyway, continue.
There was a funny video that went out calling it that.
Yeah.
And so the police obviously didn't have the benefit of having the video footage at hand. So they see someone who's injured that, was in contact with someone else. So the assumption is made that that the youth hurt the Larry. I guess we can say that. That the youth hurt him. So they arrested him on suspicion of assault. Now, I didn't have a gripe with that. I know people were upset. I didn't have a gripe with that. What I had a gripe with was now that after all the video footage is out, that I would imagine the police would come out and say, okay, we're dropping charges against the youth, and now we're going to arrest Larry.
But they haven't announced charges against him, period.
No. Against the youth?
No, you arrested on suspicion.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying is like we're not going to pursue anything, right? I would expect them to announce that and say that we're actually going to arrest Larry.
No, instead,
but there's nothing.
The police commissioner came out and said, y'all calm down.
Now, I don't know if they're going to or not, but right now it's a little like...
It's a process that
I hope it's just my ignorance or whatever, but I'm just like, it's been a couple of days now, and I would hope Larry would have been. Yeah.
And for me, this where the frustration lies for Kimani.
So and the thing is, right? And people's frustration is just at like the precipice of the pot, and a little incident now.
Yes, it's gonna take over.
It's gonna boil over now, right? Because if this had happened few years back or whatever, I mean, there might be a little something, but having the back-to-back incidents plus everything else, it is going to be, people are just on edge waiting for the next thing to happen. And I'll tell you a little story. I was at pickleball Friday, and I was playing with some expat friends of mine, right? And after pickleball, we were getting food and stuff. I was just on my phone, and a couple of them were talking, and one of them said, "Man, we're getting such a bad rep now." And I'm like, you know what? It's kind of because like it only takes a couple of bad apples to paint, and same thing happens to us, right? Yeah. You have a couple of Caymanians that may not do the job right, and all of a sudden all Caymanians are lazy. Yeah. Right? So for them now, a couple of expats do some dumb shit, and all of a sudden all expats are bad, kind of deal. So she was telling my other friend, I can't say his name, I don't want out nobody doesn't thing there, but the woman was telling my friend, they're like, yeah, we're getting such a bad rep now, these incidents happening, and there's people out here trying to do the right thing, and then you got these assholes, and I'm like, yeah, it's rough, but I guess this is where we're at socially. It's kind of sad that there's such a divide. And I guess there really shouldn't be. You would hope that people could get along. People would come to a country, try to ingratiate themselves, have a certain respect for the people that live in that country. Mm-hmm. But I guess there are just some people who come here they don't come here for the love. They come here just for the money.
For what benefit for them? Absolutely. For their own benefit, sorry.
But thankfully, I'm going to go on a limb and say I hope that's not the majority. There are many expats that come here and make great lives, that make great contributions to society, to culture, to conservation, to nonprofits. Like a lot of them come here and make great contributions, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Mm-hmm. But obviously, a couple of bad apples, and it's going to be it's going to be sad. There's going to be a time where, I mean, that was an actual violent incident. I mean, we said it's only a matter of time if a violent incident happens. I mean, it could have been way worse, but that's...
For sure.
It's like, it feels like this might be the beginning of something else. Because the next one now, you don't know.
They're going to be looking for it.
Yeah, so they better tread lightly.
I really hope we don't get there, but it's kind of like this is where the dominoes are falling now.
We got to keep it a buck, too, though, because I think anytime a police pull up to an altercation, the person who's bloody is likely not going to jail.
Yeah.
like I don't want to. I'm not trying to make excuses for the police or whatever the investigation. I'm talking about literally when you pull up to the scene, you see someone who looks like they're fine and they're whatever, and then the other person is bloody. There's usually they're gonna side with that other person.
No, and that's fine. But
Yeah.
on the scene, there were a lot of
People saying-
witnesses and eyewitness accounts and whatever. So
Yeah.
at that point, would they not canvass the area to see?
And that's the part
what
we
did
don't
you
know
see, what
really,
did you
right?
see? Like, because
Yeah.
people were there and they
Yeah.
saw what happened. They videoed it. So
Yeah.
Because in one of the videos, you did hear someone trying to tell a police officer that it was this guy that started it. This guy came up and whatever. You heard someone say that. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're not privy to everything that was said during that discourse before the young man was arrested.
But don't get it twisted though. I believe it's some discrimination there. They saw that young boy
for
and it was
sure.
like he definitely did this and let's protect this.
Yeah.
Let's protect our
like
interests.
a quick assumption was made.
100%, I believe that. Yeah, so 100%.
And I think that's where a lot of the frustrations lies for Kimani.
Kimani,
In
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
Like, you didn't even give him the benefit of the doubt. You just assumed the worst.
You
didn't, and realized he
and-
wasn't even.
Thank he got you out of dash cam. I know. Yo, shout out to whoever saw in dash cam.
We
They
had
came on.
multiple angles.
No, the Shanyan come
You
with them.
seldom get that. I mean, we had like literally like 3 or 4 different angles of that incident.
yeah.
4K.
Yeah, but they weren't. I'd say this mostly comes like not from on the scene. They wouldn't have seen this on the scene.
No,
This
they
would
wouldn't have. Yeah.
They would have obviously gone off of what they saw.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
what they saw was, Larry or the microwave truck driver, him injured, and then the young came on and
Yeah, of course.
What his name is again, Chris?
Larry.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Hey,
from
y'all-
there, I'm guessing the assumption was made.
So y'all got me hyped too because y'all said she used a hard ER. She called him and when I watched the video. Oh, first of all, did y'all watch the video?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
watched
waited for
it.
your point. Because I watched that up to today. So let's go.
So tell me what happened in the video
What do you mean? Tell you what happened in the
in terms of
video?
that comment.
The man called him a bitch first.
Okay.
And then she was like, leave the punk alone, leave the punk alone, whatever. But in it, the guy was like, yo, what up, nigga, whatever. And then
Who said that?
the young man, you can
Okay,
hear him
okay,
saying that because
okay,
he's
okay.
trying to defend himself
Yes.
against the man.
No, it's a case where it was a misinterpretation.
So then she was like, you calling him the nigger, you're the nigger. That's what she said. And that's where our
the thing is, it was a misinterpretation.
She forgot the A.
Oh nah.
No, because she didn't mean the A. She meant to call him that. That's what she meant.
She went to the plantation on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
In the footage, the young man, as he's being approached, I think you can hear the driver. He's very upset, and he says, I think he says, "Oh, I'm gonna wait here for the police." And
He was doing his best.
But here's the thing:
He even told him relax.
The young man said, "Okay, I can do that, Brad Jin." He took it as what he thought he said,
Yeah.
which wasn't what he said. You know what I mean? So then from there, that's when things started to get.
So Larry's never heard somebody call him and say the word brethren since
No.
he's been in
And he
Kenya?
been-
I'm
and
guessing
that-
And that's a problem.
And
That's a
that-
problem.
yeah.
For them to run and jump as you're cussing me or calling me some type of foul name or whatever. That goes back to the integration part. You've been here all this time. You never heard that.
The lack
before.
of cultural awareness.
Cultural awareness.
Yeah, because they don't care to integrate with us. That is the problem.
Just by the vehicle. But I was just wondering because I heard people say she going around calling this boy the N word, and I'm like, all right, let me check it out. And then when I checked it out, it was like, I didn't get that she called him that. What's the word, like organically or whatever. He said, all right, my nigga, I got you or whatever. And she's like, what? Me? You're the.
Yeah, but for her to even say that, why would you say that? He wasn't.
This is during the
clearly they are
altercation.
not clearly
Yeah.
as.
This is all during the altercation.
But you can clearly see that they are not of that descent. So clearly he didn't mean it in that way.
No,
but for
the-
her to turn around and then say it back to
But
him,
they don't
yeah.
get us on a regular day.
They never watch a World Star video.
Yeah.
the context of it
He
was
up on World Star. No, though.
when all of this was happening, the transition from him saying brethren to then Larry, or him accounting for something that wasn't said, and then being aggressive even more so to opening the door, and then the woman calling the man out of the car, and he's like, as the altercation is progressing, he's like, what up?
Yeah, right. Yeah. yeah.
I think that's more just like fighting hype. You know what I mean? Cause like you hear that all the time when people fighting. You know what I mean? But more time, as immediately as that was said, it was spun back. So,
But you know what's interesting? Why was the wife telling Larry to let him go?
Because it
So
was
clearly Larry was being aggressive and was being the
for
aggressor.
Sure, for
But you
sure.
can
You know,
hear it
to the
because
point.
she's like, leave the punk alone and da 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 da. But from any angle that you take it, he was the aggressor.
Tells him for the time he got out his car. Stay ass in the car. What you got out the car for?
keep in mind, he was speeding.
Yeah.
I think that should be one of the first things that we talk about.
Yeah. But the thing is, I mean, that's just from eyewitness. There's no actual evidence unless someone actually has like a,
Yeah.
you know, that's just
'Cause-
eyewitness.
But how they were speeding and it said that they were in standstill traffic.
So he was speeding, but
Because
and then they approached standstill traffic. Yeah.
And how that bypass works is a lot of people, because this is not exclusive to us. A lot of people will go up on the left lane. 'Cause I take this route every day to go home. They'll go up on the left lane and they'll get up to just about the orange. They're like stoppers to get you to stop you from cutting over. They will go up there and then cross over. So more time, it wasn't bad on him to do that from that far out. 'Cause if you look at the clip, it's not nowhere close to where those orange stoppers are. So more time, I know what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Anyway, I guess we wait to hear back from what the police are actually going to do. But it did spark a lot of outrage. They did have 2 days of people voicing their frustration with the system. There was actually it was great to see the community come out and say, you know, they were going to offer the boy some help. I think actual Sandra from CMR gave the boy she donated a dash cam or something to him. Oh wow! I can't remember what it was. She donated something to him, and then Richard Barton offered his legal services to the young man as well. So it's nice to see the community rally around these events. So
Mic check.
Yeah.
Keisha.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
No,
man.
it's
Just in
all
terms
good.
of the community rallying together. Yeah.
no, absolutely. No, I was just saying it's good to see it happen.
Yeah.
On a whole. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But I do feel a little bit of a way that the police haven't come out. But you know, once again,
What about the politicians too, though? People who are running.
What about them?
Have people even discussed it and mentioned it? Like, you know, usually when something happens, they're the first. You know, my thoughts, my opinions. I'm gonna go take the photo and go meet the kid or meet the. You know what I mean?
Well,
Obviously,
I know that there was maybe some politicians might be a little bit wary of stepping into certain situations after the last one.
What was the last one? The riffraff.
Yeah, when some politicians try to get involved and it didn't exactly go the right way.
Ooh, that gate's still up, by the way.
It's gonna remain
I
up.
had a problem at the gate, or I didn't have a problem with it.
I mean, some people kind of did a little bit, but it's their property. It was, you know. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
So-
I just had a problem with the way that they chose to use their platform and the way that they, like, for me, just making discriminatory remarks, whether it was against a Caymanian or a foreigner or whatever. I didn't like that. No, I don't like that. Their character is marred for me. As a business place, and you come into the Cayman Islands and, like, you know, you want people to...
Starting our business here.
Pardon?
They started our business here.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah, like it really is a land for you to come here and be prosperous.
The land of milk and honey, where you can become something you couldn't back home.
yeah.
Yeah, but these moments that we have, you have to look at the positive. It shows that the community isn't as dead as it seems. Because when it comes to having that unity, when it's needed, it's there.
But not always.
It's
and
not-
for
it's
the
not
issues,
always.
the
It's
actual
not
pressing
always,
issues that
but
need to be addressed.
when it at least there's unity when it comes to certain things.
That woman from New York found out
Real quick,
4 out of 10.
the one that come with her reviews.
Oh, but yeah, y'all
another
got you gotta stop falling for the outrage stuff, bro. Like,
I do. I have an opinion on this. It might be so popular.
Real quick before we go into 4 out of 10. In terms of the issues, in terms of the social divide, you talk about racism, classism. I think we all have roles to play. So the Caymanians need to do what? The Caymanians need to I guess, continue to have these dialogues, focus on.
Nah.
No, what?
Dialogue is just out of the picture. Action needs to be taken.
Action,
Because
I try to be a prime example.
okay,
The agenda that Caymanians are lazy and unambitious. I'm a living example of a Caymanian stepping up and just taking action.
okay.
Like, it's really that simple.
You have a majority to go with you as well, or?
No, it's a
I'm trying to understand. No, but listen. No, I'm trying to understand. It's a start. It's a
No,
start.
he basically just saying like what I said earlier, get up and go look work. Like it starts
It's a
with you.
start.
You
It's
need
a
to know
start.
within yourself, your character, your morale, your goals, and
Yup.
as a citizen of the Cayman Islands, you must know what you want your island to look or your country to look like. You must know the type of community that you want to surround yourself with, so you be that change that you want to see in your community.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
I talking about when they call it to go do the protest. Y'all showing up for the protest? Or y'all good with just a
But
split?
protesting
That's the
what?
thing.
Every minute on a wall protest, but I never can tell. I never can tell what is it that we're protesting about. So I never just stand up by the government building for standing up sake. I need to know what it is that we're standing there for.
Honk if you frustrated.
Pardon?
Honk if you frustrated.
And this is the problem now. We're not taking it serious.
That's another thing. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm taking it serious because on the weekend, everybody was hype. Everybody was reposting, resharing, got all these comments. All right, after a day or two pass, what are y'all doing? How y'all affecting change? What are y'all? I think y'all talking about going to leave reviews and get his company in trouble. Y'all saw Frank make his comment. Everybody write their think pieces in their comments, and then a couple of days pass and we kind of go back to the same shit.
But then also I feel because our community don't really feel empowered because just now.
But this is
you
what
made
I'm
a
saying.
mention.
How do we move from just this outrage, and then 3 days pass and then we chilling? It has to be some sort of action. So where's your demand on the leaders and the politicians, or you know what I'm saying? Using your economic power and not spending. Using your Caymanian influence, who work with these expats who have been in trouble now or who have scandal.
And I don't even want to not come to work when it's flooding. How? But you asking for all of this?
I'm just saying. I'm going off of you too, so I'm trying to understand.
And I
what
be
we're...
frightened to leave work for flooding, and you want them to go start up by government buildings.
Why Chris making? Hold on.
enact
Chris
change?
making a face. Why Chris making a face?
You asking a lot. You are asking a lot. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Okay. So yeah, I was just asking what's the next steps. I'm not trying to be funny. I definitely was asking.
But that's just it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But-
Our community is disenfranchised and we don't know what is next. That's all we know to do is to be mad. We don't know where to put the frustration. So that's why we're doing it. We're just mad.
I'm saying.
You don't even know where to put it. So where are we supposed to put it?
Where to put it? I have ideas of where to put it.
I'll talk to you offline.
I have ideas of where to put it. Sorry guys, it's one of them days. KJ,
There.
in terms of the dialogue, you say no more dialogue. Just trying to get to work, get busy.
For sure.
Okay. I guess it comes back to, when you say about where to put it, what the things to do, you need people to come out and help organize. You need to organize. I just feel bad when I see people talk about doing protests because I'm not sure exactly what the protest is going to accomplish.
My point exactly.
So it probably needs to just be a little bit more structured in terms of a multi-tiered approach. The protest is one aspect of it, but with a call to action. So just, going up and standing up to... I'm not sure what that's going to accomplish. I'm not knocking anybody that does it. I think it's great to have that passion. We should probably come to the table and have just more of a formalized discussion as to what is the long-term strategy, because this racism, this classism, whatever it is, it's been going on for a long time. It's been swept under the rug. And like Chris said, too, it's election season. You have these politicians who have an opportunity to talk about it, but guess what they're doing? They're not going to talk about it because they don't want offend the money or piss off the wrong side. Mm-hmm. So everybody's playing the game. I just hate to see people who are behind the screens, even the young people in particular too, who are being discriminated against, not having real results or real change. So that's where my question comes from. All jokes aside,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where you put it. Anything else before we get out of here? I mean, a couple other things. Chris, check the boards. UCCI, shout out to UCCI. I was being in scholarship programs back in the day. They announced over $250,000 worth of scholarships that they now have available. So if you're thinking about going back to school, you know, young person, mature candidate, whatever it is, go check out UCCI and get some free funds to go to school. Yeah, the money is there. Please take it. They confirmed Spike. You said we talked about Spike last week.
Spike.
Yeah,
They
Spike
found his remains.
I told her he was long gone from our earth.
Wow, you say it like
Very
you just,
unfortunate. Oh, and I know I don't have compassion when it comes to pets. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
damn.
What happened? Why we beefing cats and dogs?
We losing the white vote for sure.
Yo.
Keisha, you're on your own.
I don't want no cat, dog, fish, bird, nothing.
What you played with growing up?
Dolls, dolly.
That's it?
That's it.
No kind of versatility.
It makes sense. No. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yo.
She done got no compassion, like no empathy for none of us.
Yeah,
Like,
you
You
I'm
never
very self-aware.
you never had a dog that walked with you through your neighborhood and would protect you, and other dogs would come after you.
No dogs
see?
are coming
Whoa,
after me.
whoa,
I live in
whoa.
the suburbs. Back up.
No. When I used to take my dog down by Pastor Bob Church to go ride rollerblades and biking thing, my dog would come with me, and then sometimes some other dogs would come running out, try to chase me, and my dog would protect me. So you know, when you have a dog that loves you and you love your dog, that's a different.
That don't appeal to me. No thanks.
Tisha, you had a, you know,
Me and my
you
peoples.
and your dollars. I guess you could throw them at the dog or something.
Well, there's no need for me to go outside if I'm with my dollies.
I'm glad they got some type of information though. They say he went missing in Red Bay area,
Wrong prospect.
Prospect area, but then they found him in Bordentown.
Bordentown, yeah.
So somebody definitely
You think somebody took him?
100%. And that
Well-
makes sense as to why they kept upping the reward because somebody probably had him.
It was from a doggy daycare. He was lost from a doggy daycare.
Yeah, but I was just saying he didn't walk to Bordentown.
Yeah.
No. Of course. Yeah.
So somebody.
That's
knew.
pretty shitty though. How you
What
gonna
is-
take someone dog and
But like.
But what if you
word
found-
was there.
I don't think
chill.
they took it. I just think they lost him and they couldn't. You can't tell the people that you lost him.
But if somebody found the dog, you should have been like, "Yo, let me just."
But they didn't find him because they found his remains.
No, what I'm saying is he didn't, and I didn't think he walked to Bordentown. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
he's saying he
Stay
was
up,
taken
pay
to
attention,
court.
Keisha.
I mean,
Cannot.
I guess he did.
No,
Couldn't
I
afford to
don't know.
found him.
Come more time.
Somebody
if
had
he
that dog,
walked to Bordentown,
and
somebody would have spotted him at least once.
He went through the iron shore.
The block got hot. The block got hot, and somebody X'd him out and just dumped him in Bordentown. That's what that was.
Damn.
You think so?
Fam, he did not travel to BT by himself.
Yo,
That's a trek.
rest in peace, Spikey.
Nah, that is a track.
That's a trek.
You were
Somebody
you
thought
will
it,
be remembered as
You were loved.
you were a topic for
a couple
a
of months.
hot minute, yo. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
In my life.
That was actually kind of incredible.
And on Christmas week, too, you know?
Yeah,
Up in the reward.
that was a real campaign. Full compass page ad. They had
They had a website.
the things on the what do you call it, the little advertising things on the roundabouts and stuff.
Nah, they were going hard for him.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you love a dog.
Keisha
It's
don't-
not
Come
happening.
on, man.
Keisha
Come
don't know.
on.
It's not
Keisha-
happening.
You
Keisha
got
don't know.
you don't got no love in your heart.
I do, not for dogs.
I tell you, we two different people. I
That's-
love my dogs.
And that's
shout out dog lovers.
That's fine with me.
Shout out dog lovers.
Get back the
Trust.
white vote for us. Yeah, one. That sounds good.
I mean, my mom had a dog, but who cares about that?
Ooh, come on. Now.
Damn.
No thanks.
She got be. You see, this what I'm talking about. There's no love. There's no love anymore. There's just hate. Don't get me wrong. I'm here.
I have loved. I just don't need to have love for a thing. That's a thing.
Love is blind,
I give
love is
love
blind.
to my castmates when they need it.
This season's trash.
That's not true.
Excuse.
You don't give us love. We wanted to go to Hennessy.
Keisha, that's true. You always be hating on us.
Here, no.
That's a
I do
fact.
not. I do not be hating on none of
You
them.
be hating.
No.
Everything is.
I don't be hating. Y'all be hating on me because I'm that girl.
I can't remember if I ever heard a thank you from Keisha before.
That's a lie.
She can't say
You
that.
are a liar.
She can't say that.
I don't think so.
Cassandra don't give me nothing to be thankful for.
I ain't gonna call.
Since you want to do that,
I'm gonna call you.
They go for Frank?
I'm gonna call this politician real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. You say Love Is Blind is trash, is it?
This season's kind of not great.
It was slow, man.
Yeah.
It was slow.
I heard Severance is back, so I'm pretty sure you're.
Yeah, I'm on like
bandwagon.
episode 5 or 6 now.
Love Is Blind. Yeah, the first couple of episodes I had to I couldn't make it through, honestly. But it picked up.
I only had one little bit of drama when that girl fucked over the other girl to get the guy. Well, her name Molly or whatever, the redhead that she fucked over to get. Yeah. Because she didn't even want the guy, and then when she saw the girl would try and get with him, and
It's not usually how girls do girls.
then she just completely spited him, and then
Going
and then on top of that,
let's throw the Keisha real quick.
and then
No,
hold on,
'cause I don't
hold on.
watch Love Is
And the
Blind.
worst part was she won't have sex with him.
I'm just cool, man. We don't promote those things on the podcast.
Anyway,
I saw Delta's offering 30,000 to those people who.
the man just say no.
Yo.
You want to take a quick 30K?
And I almost lost my life.
No, you didn't. He
What?
landed the plane.
What?
He did a Denzel. He
you were
landed the
like-
plane.
Well, they say
He did not land
they
the
say
plane.
any landing you walk away from is a good one.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
Here's 30K.
So if I can't walk away from it, what happens?
That different.
So
though.
you
That's different.
definitely
That's
entitled to some things. There.
I entitled to it either way.
Well, one of the passengers that was on the plane said that they're getting legal advice based on,
Oh, you have to.
and
I was so
they're not.
in them.
They're a bit insulted by the 30,000.
As you should be.
Yeah.
I would be Kevin Hart in this. Got my own airline after this.
If they're offering you 30,000, you gotta wonder what you really can get. Then if they're offering, you 30,000 real
If
quick.
they just straight up
try-
offering it
trying to
because
cheat you
airlines
out.
cheap.
Yeah, they're trying to cheat you out. Yeah, that's like 2 free bags. That's not. That mean you got something else you can give me. Yeah.
2 free bugs? No, sir.
We don't know what Vic carrying. We'll leave that.
Speaking of carrying, shout out to Ashanti, bro.
She carrying Capello.
Yeah, man. They say the day with that one. It was looking shaky for Capella. Come on, everybody was
It's
talking
still
about it.
shaking?
But I mean, that's a big. That's a
not
big.
Too much of my girl.
No. I love
Not
Ashanti.
too much
Are you
of my
gonna-
But
girl.
Ashanti one can bring me out to
Are you-
Capella
are you-
with the lineup.
Oh, you're not gonna
Well,
go
give
see
it-
Ashanti?
I'm undecided.
Give it time. Give it
Are you gonna go see Ashanti?
I try and see her. Well, let me chill.
You see,
Let me chill.
Have some respect for Nelly Bridget.
right? From
Hey.
Mr. Jackson.
He's not coming.
Mr.
has
Jackson. Who's Mr. Jackson?
That his last name?
No,
Yes, it is.
it's Cornell Haynes.
Oh, I thought it was Jackson.
As long
My
as
bad.
Keisha her
as
body.
long
For,
as she perform rain on me, I'm
hey, you talking about to have an experience out there, my boy?
as long as she perform that, I'm satisfied. I'd be so real.
You want to come on the pod? You gotta fix your face up if you come on the
You
pod
know,
though.
listen, that's
Your hair's a mess. Come here. Come here. Your hair's a mess though.
Oh,
Come on, you just
one
want
of
to
those
pod?
feel good moments. Everyone is in couch clapping.
Yo, relax. Let's go to here, man. Final comments before we go to here. I know we didn't talk about how the shit we wanted to talk about.
Ugh,
CayFest,
I
guys.
have to record another episode
Starting
this
March
week.
1st to March 22nd.
K-Fest. Okay. Shout out to Liani.
We might have send you out in the grounds for Red Sky Night, man. For real, clip on the mic.
That would be
Keisha
fun.
go out there.
Well,
Sign me up.
You're not getting paid though.
Yeah. See, this is the compassion. This is where I put my compassion.
The banter,
Yeah.
the love, the joy.
I said Liana did a pump fake. You saw that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's real quick. 2 minutes. You got it. You
Well,
got
I
it.
mean, I don't know the exact reason,
Who we
but
shouting out?
it wasn't a shout out. He was saying that Liani was intending to run in this election, but for some circumstances that happened, she won't be able to run until the next election.
Yeah,
So
she
she's-
announced herself.
So she's taken up a new post. I forget the exact name of it, but she's like kind of liaison between the young people and the government. So she'll be, I guess, picking up the temperature, the ideas, what they're feeling, and try to translate that to the government to hopefully impact some policy. That's what I imagine it is from what I gathered what she said. If I'm wrong, then Liani, please forgive me.
Hopefully she'll come up here and we can talk about it.
You're gonna send out. She can bring some cakes.
Oh yeah, the Ruby Mama Ruby. There,
Yeah,
those are fire. That's why you can't take kids to work. Let's before we get out of here real quick. Last week we had an anniversary.
4 years.
Yep.
Woo!
Yes.
4
Congrats,
years.
guys.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys. Cue the applause.
Ladies and gentlemen. Any reflections on the 4 years before we out of here?
Any reflections?
Yeah, anything you want to say?
Boy,
Being sentimental.
it's been rough. Thinking how many times we almost ended it.
I try to quit like every 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Every 3?
Yeah, about 3.5. Nah, we just be tired and burnt out, man. But it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Man.
It's a lot, man. And then, being committed, and then, people have life that happens and commitments, and yeah, it's been worth it though. It's been fun.
100%.
I wouldn't trade it back for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, like, I used to do talk today, and it was like, yo, it's only like a 2-hour show. And it's like, nah, but you got a whole week, you doing things, you getting guests, you looking at topics, and then afterwards, everybody want to talk, everybody want to have these opinions. Like, it's a lot. You only see the 2-hour production, but it's so much more behind that.
So much arguing goes on behind the scenes.
Tons of meetings.
Yeah.
We had 3 or 4 last week.
That's a fact.
Then you got to have a meeting to talk about the meeting you just had.
Yeah.
Shout out to that girl who saw us in the restaurant too.
Oh, yeah.
That was always a cool experience too. People stop you and it's like, yo, you the people from the whatever? And then it's like, I was listening.
I've been asked question of the day. I've been asked word of the day, multiple times. Out. Yeah. I can't do it on the spot. You got to give me time. and not that easy.
So that was it. That was it. You good? 4 years? It's a wrap.
4 years. It's a wrap. Thank you everybody that showed love about the 4 years. I kind of didn't expect that post to get so much appreciation and feedback, but a lot of people commented. Even when I went at Flag, I had some people tell me congrats. I was very surprised at that. So thank you.
I'm just happy that people are talking to you.
I take compliments terribly, so I don't want to offend anybody. But like, if I clam up and like don't say much, like, don't feel offended. That's just how I am. I leave all the
coming out of his shell.
I leave all the baby kissing for Victor.
They never talk to me. They never message me.
But they don't message.
He's like, I'm gonna use this song on the post. What do you think?
Yo, Victor, how come you start posting messages? Because I was going back in the archives and people post screenshots of messages all the time.
Yeah, shout outs to Ellen. Ellen was she'd like to shout out when we talk about her being an Eagles fan. I almost.
Oh my God.
Hello.
I want to make sure I have the right number here. Hold on, let me double check. This is Victor calling from. This is Victor calling from the Link Up podcast. You're live on air, so be careful what you say.
I'm always careful what I say. How you doing, Victor?
I'm good, man. I have Chris right here with me. I have your number. Decided to call it. You had a busy. You had a busy week, man.
Yeah, I'm super exhausted, but got to do the people's work. I'm committed to that, so no excuses.
Any changes?
You mean like any announcements that happened recently? You talking about?
Yeah, just whatever's new going on in your life. I mean, how you feeling? What's new?
Yeah, there's been some big announcements. I'm pretty sure you probably heard by now yourself and Chris and others that I've decided to join the People's Progressive Movement, to team up with them to offer a well-experienced, well-balanced group of people to offer the country stability and strong leadership to hit the ground running, to address many of the challenges we have. I think many of you may have heard that an olive branch, a request for me to come and join the team was made in the last sitting of Parliament. And I, interestingly enough, was examining what I was trying to do with my own political future. Because, I got elected being an independent, and this is an independent government, the number of different independents coming together. And then I had to reflect that with a lot of the unfortunate instability, uncertainty, changes in government. We had 2 premiers. We had 4 deputy premiers, 3 speakers, and 2 different governments. That's a lot of chaos from a business perspective, from a community perspective, from a perspective of continuity that people were uneasy. And for your economy, people want surety of knowing what's happening. even if it's not the current administration that you like, but you know what you're getting for 4 years. And I always wanted to be a leader in the government, but I didn't expect to be offering so much uncertainty. And I wanted to be a part of something that is more comforting for the public to say, you know what, the hands of the future is in good, capable leaders. So I made a decision after discussions with the leader of the opposition, the Honorable Joseph Few, and leader of the party, which I know you guys know very well. We sat down, we talked about a few things and expectations for the future, key issues that are important to the people of Georgetown Central, upon which I represent, and the Greater Cayman Islands. Had some very positive discussions. And then I went back to my committee, which I always have counsel with about the decisions we make. Because a lot of people see Kenneth Bryan, but there's so much more stronger people in the background that support me, and I stand on their shoulders and their hard work of working there with me and been with me for the last 8 years.
Okay, Kenneth, let me cut you real quick. You said hard working. Yeah. What's up with the bees, bro?
Well, the bees is an ideology that I created along with my committee to represent what we want to do, what we try to build for. So, you know, I did a little bit of marketing in school and politics. You were kind of there too, Victor. So you know what I'm talking about. And in marketing, you always want to, when you're selling a vision, a dream, a concept, a thought process, an ideology, you want to symbolize it. So every time a person sees it, without having to read a few sentences, they get the vision of it. And when I started my political career, our slogan was, "Together we can make Cayman better." And I always try to encapsulate what that symbol be. No pun intended there, but the B for me has so many awesome characteristics that I thought it went well with our vision for "Together we can make Cayman better." And that is, these operate in a principle of everybody looks out for each other and everybody has a role. No matter what role you have, it's just as important as the other. You have honeybees, you got worker bees, you got builder bees, you got the ones who protect the hive and protect the queen. But they all work hand in hand together to make sure that there's success, and the success being the honey of the hive. And they always look out for each other. And it kind of, in my mind, it's like in our community, whether you're a garbage man, a bartender, a construction worker, a CEO, a doctor, a business owner, a secretary, it doesn't matter. We should all be in this together as one Cayman. Whether you're new Cayman, old Caymanian, black Caymanian, rich Caymanian, I just want us to be together because there's so much division now. It goes against the principle of what I know humanity needs to have in order for us to succeed. It's the old Caymanian way whereby we be our brother's keeper and we look out for each other. And I find that we're losing that, so I'm trying to bring it back. So that's what the B is really about.
I don't know if Chris has a question, but I don't want to keep you too long. It seems as if this is probably one of the worst kept secrets over the last couple of months, where you kind of flirting and dating with the PPM. And we never really saw that. We never really saw that in Parliament before. You know, you were giving Sir Alden his flowers. Joey's giving you your flowers. Like, it just, we never seen that before. I would say. I don't know, Chris, have you seen that before in Parliament? I know you're an avid. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, Chris is wearing yellow, by the way. I don't know if y'all planned that, but.
No, but what I did want to ask was, you know, I guess congrats on a very, it's not an easy decision to make, going, you know, being independent, trying to choose your way forward and stuff. Obviously, you're going to have people that may wonder why you made the decision or be critical of that decision. What are your thoughts, and what do you say to, I guess, well, mainly, I guess it'd be your constituents that are wondering why Kenneth would have made a decision to make this move at this point in time?
All right. Well, the first thing first, I want to say to my constituents is that I love you. I appreciate you, and thank you for being with me for the last 8 years. And I made this decision with you in mind, because I recognize that I knew to be at the decision table to continue working hard for you. And the environment, the political environment today is totally different than it was 4 years ago. And you remember in 2021, everybody was independence. And much of the history of the last 4 years, with so much of the turmoil back and forth, up and down, uncertainty, people have now ventured more the other direction. And I don't want to give them instability. So I had to make a choice on working together with the group so we can have unity and cohesion and certainty. And when you look at the two or the three groups that are available, it was an easy choice because the progressives, though sometimes people may not have agreed with all their policies, at least you were certain of what you got. So if you vote and you support it, you know they're going to be committed to that, and they follow through. They have a history, just like a work history of following through with what they say they're going to do. And the two options that are other than the progressives, not only are they both running a candidate against me in Georgetown Central, but also I don't think the characteristics that they are displaying thus far are ones that are most conducive for what we need moving forward to take the country forward with confidence, with experience, and timeliness, because we want to hit the ground running right away. So the National Party, I respect anybody who wants to put themselves up for office. It's a very honorable endeavor. So I love everybody who's been nominated. I wish you the best. But I must say that I think that the approach of all new people is not a very smart one for our economy and for our governance structure. It took me 8 years to get to this point under former leaders helping me along the way. And to think that you want to bring a whole brand new set of people all together at a crucial time like this with no guidance around you to show you the nuances of how to be in cabinet, how to be in parliament, how to work yourself with the relationship with the civil service, how to work with private sector. And running a company in private sector is totally different than running a country. The nuances are not the same. And I think it's a recipe for disaster. It's quite similar to what we've gone through the last 4 years. And it's going to create a lot of instability again. And that's exactly what the people don't want. So I wouldn't support that, though I love every Caymanian who puts himself up for office, but I don't agree with that approach. And then the other group, the CCP, similarly, all Caymanians, and I love them, I appreciate them, honorable for them to run. But when we look at the track record of the decisions made by those who left office, I believe that when you start something, you stick to it. You show your commitment. And they've shown that when things get hard, when things get difficult, they will back out. And I don't think the country wants to go into 4 years worrying about whether the government will fall or whether you'll have a stable government or not. The country does not need that. Neither does the business community or our economy globally, looking at our amazing financial services center and our economy where people love to be a part of and invest in. We need stability and we need commitment. So though they are bringing some members with a little experience, not all of them have the tenure that I have, because I've had experience in the opposition as well for 4 years under the tutelage of some very experienced members like Edward Miller, Arden McLean, Anthony Edie, Mr. Obviously Makiva Bush is still there, Kirk Tibbetts and so forth. I've gotten that experience that I can carry with me, and I think that you're going to need a balance of experience plus new members. And they have that, but the history that they're presenting is something that is concerning. But I don't want to talk too much about them because let
me ask you. So obviously, a little bit more of, I guess, a lighthearted question. You're famously known for your black and yellow. The PPM is a very drastic change in color. They are the party of red. Your billboards are all around your constituency with the black and yellow. Is there going to be any change to the brand moving forward?
Well, most naturally. The color will change, but I don't think the color makes the man or the woman. So naturally, we want to merge into show a collective vision, and that's in marketing and strategy. So yes, I'll be wearing a red tie and the colors were changed to red. But the
Just staying.
But the billboards are staying. The billboards that you see for 4 years round is my commitment to communicating with my people. So I believe that if you communicate with your people all year round, you never have to get back into a campaign mode because you're always in it. So you'll see my billboards up Christmas, Easter, New Year's, hurricane season, anything serious that's happening in the community, because it's a way of communication. And then I have my WhatsApps and my constant appearances on radio shows and then naturally in my community.
I will say on one serious, I guess somewhat serious topic now, I think a lot of people throughout calls on different shows and stuff have kind of voiced the frustration now that this whichever government is going to be coming into the next 4 years, some serious change is expected, some serious steps forward around some of the major topics, whether it be housing, cost of living, immigration. They are really, really expecting it. They're not expecting, I guess, delayed gratification. They're expecting these next 4 years, there's going to be real change.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I expect nothing less. Matter of fact, I've been dying for it for the last 3 years because I thought when I got elected that I was excited about the independent movement, but didn't realize there was going to be 5 different directions that we were all going into. And we had a great opportunity to make some fundamental change. But I now have learned tremendously about the importance of all being on the same page, because we can't be arguing where we're going while we're wasting time not going to the place that we need to get to. And that's another reason why I've chosen the Progressives, because they have the experience necessary to make the call and just put the work in and get it done, and know how to navigate through the civil service, through private sector, and through parliamentary legislation that needs to be implemented in these necessary reforms, like immigration and housing policies. So the main things that people are talking about, you're going to need effective persons to deliver quickly, not take 3 years to learn on the job, not being concerned about whether they're going to jump ship or quit, but to just get on the ground, get the job done. And because 4 years goes really fast, particularly when you need fundamental changes to healthcare, immigration, cost of living and price control, business, and all of these things that affect people. Labor is going to be a very big thing, because I've said it on your podcast before. One of the number one things on my agenda, the top 3, is about making sure that our Caymanians who go away to school and put so much hard work in, come back home and have a place to succeed, have a job, be able to buy a house, get part of the Caymanian dream. And I'm disappointed that we have not been able to attack that at all. And that's one of the reforms in immigration that we have to tighten up, to make sure that whatever private sector is out there, you choose from our Caymanians. And know that we're going to need foreign labor, but Caymanians have to be first. And that means we have to tighten up on immigration to not make outside labor that sometimes is cheaper be so accessible. You have an obligation to the commitment to our people, because Caymanians without jobs, you're going to pay for it either by hiring them and paying them well, or you're going to pay for it because you're going to end up paying police officers to go and fight the crime because people have no jobs and they're going to have to eat. Yeah. So I plan to bring that approach, and I think the Progressives understand that we have to put Caymanians first. Let me jump in here, because
I don't want to obviously cut you, but let me get in there because we got to get off of here. But you guys got a big week coming up. I think you have a conference coming up. You know how this game goes in media. You got any announcements or anything you can share with us before we get out of here? You want to give me some type of exclusive before we go?
Can't. First day of the job, you try to get them out of here.
You know what I'm saying? First day on the job. Come on, Victor, man. You can't do that.
Just give me a little nudge. Just give me a little, you know what I mean, a little dish or something.
I promise you that there's some exciting stuff that by the time we unveil all of the candidates, the Caymanians is going to be confident that they are the party to put in charge at the next election.
We're going to see some familiar faces? All right, don't get in
So
trouble.
the
All right,
weather
don't
was
get in
really
trouble.
good
All right, don't
today.
get in trouble. All right, honorable Deputy Premier Kenneth Bryan, thank you for joining us, man. We'll catch you another time. All right.
All right, big brother. Chris, one love.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Yo, anyway, let's get out of here, bro. My kid is here. I want to go home. It's been 4 years on and off doing this thing part time. There's been a lot of people who've been behind the scenes, people who've been in front of the cameras. Your sweat equity in the years that we put into this, we're very appreciative and thankful for you. Like I really do mean that shit when we end it, and I'm like, yo, hopefully we back same time, same place next week. That's true. We recognize the service that we're providing, and we're just thankful that people rock with us, and we hope to continue to be here same time, same place next week. You've been listening to the Link Up Podcast.